Bachman, and I am an 8th grade science teacher at Renfro Middle School. I have been teaching for science for 15 years, and while I don't have a doctorate or anything like that in the science field, following somebody like Dr. Sims is a pretty daunting task, but I will do my best. I'm here to do the hands-on experiment with masks and the type of cloth that your mask is made out of is going to determine how effective your risks of catching COVID is. The CDC recommends layering like a 3-ply type mask. Obviously the N95s, KN95s, and the surgical masks are the best. But we did have a shortage of masks at one time, and people started making their own masks, and people still use their own masks. As I look around, there's a lot of cloth masks that are around. There's a link on the Nearpod that has some resources on which type of materials have been tested and are best to use in order to filter the virus from the air, depending on whether it is, the big droplets or the aerosolized particles that are in the air. There is a demonstration that Bill Nye, the science guy, has done as well that I put a link to on the slides, in which he shows why mask wearing is important. And that is a myth that I would like to bust today, is people who are not wearing masks, especially in enclosed areas. As you sneeze, or as you talk, as you cough, particles are coming out of your mouth and they're spreading. Think about like when you're cooking something in the oven. If you're sitting in the living room, a few minutes later, you're gonna smell the pizza in the living room. That's because the particles, the smell is spreading out throughout the room. When you sneeze, when you talk, when you cough, those particles, especially if you cough or sneeze, are going to be expelled at a further distance than if you're just talking in a normal voice. And that is the importance of wearing the mask, is to protect the other people. I've got Trent sitting in front of me right now, and I'm talking pretty loud. And if I didn't have the mask on, I can guarantee you right now she'd be bombarded with the different particles coming out of my mouth. So I am protecting her. And whether you're, believe that masks should be worn or not, and it only affects you, it doesn't. You're not wearing it for your safety. You're wearing it for other people's safety. So please wear a mask. Just do it. It doesn't hurt. Okay? All right. So the different materials that I brought with me today, and it is windy, so it's going to be really hard to tell what blew the candle out, is whether it was the mask or whether it was the wind, but I will do my best in this demonstration. That is why I linked the Bill Nye video on there as well, because he does different demonstrations. Now, what I have on, right now I'm double masked. As you can tell, I have on a surgical mask, and then I have just a plain cotton Baby Yoda mask on top of that. When I was playing with this earlier, the wind's blowing right now, but I lit the candle, and then, so you see, of course, the wind. I lit the candle. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, my God. I don't want to get you. This is a brand new thing. Here we go.
You're shaking. Here.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm live. Hold on. Let me turn up this thing.
Turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat.
I think the wind is calmer now.
Oh, you okay? Thank you. All right. So using my still lit, and I'm within inches of it. So that means that the airflow, and I'm blowing pretty hard. That means the airflow from my mouth is not reaching it's not strong enough to reach the candle and blow out the fire. So that means my mask is pretty effective in stopping the spread of the particles from my mouth. Thank you. All right. Now, what we can do is use the different types of materials. Oh, it's still lit.
Yes, it's still lit.
Thank you so much. I did bring some polyester because, like I said, the CDC recommends using like different types of material and layering them. I also brought spandex and viscose. I brought rayon and wool, which would be hard to breathe in, but it's pretty effective. I brought Chanel and 100% cotton. So I am going to remove my mask to do this experiment. We are all within, I'll blow that way. We are all within social distancing. And I'm going to put this on my mouth, and this is the cotton. Okay. The 100% cotton did blow out. It blew out though. I had to do it twice and I had to blow really hard. All right, polyester, pretty thin. Okay. Chanel. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, I had to blow really, really hard and really, really close to get that one. So that seems to be pretty effective according to the CDC. With the list of materials, I believe that was one of them. Don't quote me on that. That was pretty good to layer in between cotton. All right, this one was the wool and the rayon. Okay. And I believe this is our last one, which is a blend of spandex and viscose. So it's pretty stretchy. All right, again, I had to blow pretty hard to get that. Now the CDC recommends, again, layering with different types of materials. So I'm gonna use the spandex, I'm gonna use the, what was that, the polyester, and the cotton. I'm gonna layer them, and I'm gonna see how effective these three layers together will be, possibly. There we go. Thank you.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
I hope that you guys learned something today. Wear your masks. Be careful with what they're made out of as well. That's very important. Thank you.